amazing. I'm the reason everybody fired up this evening. I'm exhausted, barely breathing, holding on to what I believe in.
This is nerve-wracking. So we've had just an amazing support system. Our family is just incredible. The ladies on the stage, I just would like to acknowledge my mom and Efrain's mom here, who, you know, have just made the difference in our lives and just really showed me as a woman, as a mother, that I can do it all. I can have a great career and I can be a great mom too. And really what it's about is being able to, you know, achieve your dreams. About 10 years ago, I went to my first national. I didn't know this guy. What I did know is that I would one day walk this stage. And the Lord has blessed me immensely because I get to walk it with Him at my side. So, but you know, sometimes you have a dream and the Lord will surprise you, and I got the best surprise of all. So. I just want to take a minute to talk to all those of you who, you know, work this with your spouse, or maybe don't work, maybe your spouse doesn't work it with you, but, you know, I've played different roles in this experience. I've worked the business and I've also been in the behind the scenes. And what's most important that I have learned is just to be supportive and loving and encouraging, and just always be, you know, there to support. And you know, Donald Trump said something. His wife, you know, said to him, "Oh, why are you talking about, you know, that person? You know, you're the most incredible, you know, person in this world." And that's how I feel about you. There's nobody more important. It's been a great, crazy ride, and you know, I just want to say congratulations to you, because you fought hard, you fought long, and you showed us all your determination, your courage, and your heart, and we are just so blessed to have you at home and honored to have you, you know, as a leader of our home. So congratulations.
We now know is the person that's sleeping the longest to get an SVP. I remember I went to a meeting with the Leader Raskin was going. The Leader Raskin said, "It doesn't matter who's in the lead if you have the heart to come from behind." Those words have stuck with me, you know, for years. Sometimes people come into the business and they say things like, "I'm going to give it 6 months. I'm going to give it a year. I'm going to give it a certain time frame and to see what happens." You know, Jeff Weber and I, when I first got started, made a commitment that we were going to do whatever it takes for however long it was going to take, no matter what, no time frame, period. And I appreciate he initiating that, you know, that cause, and you know, it's a major reason why we're here. You see at this end, my blood. My blood. Let me tell you, one of the things that I love about this business is that in here, one of the things that I love about this environment is that here, it doesn't matter your walk of life. You know, there's a saying in the Navy, we're all in the same boat. It doesn't matter what color you are. It doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter what background you have. We're all in the same boat here. Right? There's still parts of the country that still are very divided, but not here. I mean, look at my family. That is a reflection of this environment. I want to thank the co-founders for putting together this amazing environment that changed my life. If you would have met me when I was 21 years old, I'm not the same person that I was. My life was going I was confused, and my life was going in a very negative direction. And I had made a decision that I was going to make some changes, and I plugged in. And for the last 18 years, I've been in events like this for every quarter, and it's absolutely been unbelievable. Thank you so much. This weekend actually we got to know each other a little better. Right? Especially Robert. I appreciate you guys. I hope you can feel my passion and my love for this company. I bleed this thing. Okay? I bleed this thing. No opportunity can ever derail me from representing this company and taking this company to a multi-billion-dollar company. So, it was my grandma's birthday a couple of weeks ago, and the whole family flew into her birthday party, actually in Central America. And she's got a bad heart, she's very ill, and there's a chance that this could have been her last birthday if we didn't make a decision. Do we go to this birthday party and risk not getting to see her as president? So we made a choice that we were going to stay back and looking at the pictures, the Facebook pictures, and it was just heartbreaking not to be able to be there. And then as I got closer and closer and closer, something happened to me. I actually, a few weeks ago, I began to get depressed. And for no reason. I didn't know what was happening. I felt really bad. I felt really crappy. I didn't want to get out of bed. I didn't want to talk to people. I didn't want to go to the meeting. I wanted to leave the meeting when I was there. And I reached out to a couple of people. One of the people I reached out to was Mr. Mike Kane. And Mike Kane, it only took a few seconds, but he taking the time to respond to me at that exact moment was an absolute game changer for me, and I appreciate that. Mike Kane actually, back in 2013, our production was not good, and he taking time out at our leaderships and taking the time to talk to the leaders has been huge, has been incredibly impactful, and he is one of the reasons why this past year has been an incredible year for our team. Thank you so much, Mr. King. You have no idea how much that means. Dr. Viviana, my coach, second person that I told about this just funk that I was in. Thank you so much for the coaching. Thank you so much for everything that you've done for us the last couple of months. Jeff Weber, since the moment I turned 18, Jeff Weber has been the most influential person in my life. He believed in me when I didn't believe in myself. He pushed me hard to do things I would have never done. Got me to my first event, plugged me into the system when he noticed that I was kind of steering away from the business. And the last couple of weeks, I've always respected him, I've always loved him, but the last couple of weeks, man, everything that has come out of his mouth has been absolute, precise coaching. Yeah. Thank you to the Empire team. Empire team, we have a mission. Thank you to the team out in Ohio, the team in Los Angeles. Special thanks to Senior Vice President Mike Casuti, an extraordinary I became a dad when I was 20. Jacqueline is my daughter. And people told us that we had made a humongous mistake by becoming parents so young. My mom was 18. We were living in this crappy apartment. And we were fighting over money, and it was just bad. And so there was a period where I ended up homeless. Slept in my car one night. Right around the time Mike Casuti got started in the business. And Mike Pursuti opened his home to me. And for about 4 months, 80 to 90% of my time was spent with Mike and staying at his place. And I will never forget those early days, Mike. I love you and appreciate you. You're an incredible friend. Thank you so much, Mike. Thank you, Brian Sachs. Brian Sachs, actually, I had given up on the dream of becoming a Circle of Champions member, and he created value for that. He said it needed to be a primary goal for me. Thank you so much. And there's too many people to thank. Too many amazing people on the team. Stephen Payton, Marlene Brandito, Greg Chard, Leonard Trojan, Joe Ricino, Byron Nelson, all of you have poured into us. Thank you so much. Jeff and Tiffany Battles, you're tremendous leaders. I consider you family. Jason and Liz Tisdale, you mean the world to me. Thank you to Krissa. As you noticed, she's pregnant. On her fourth leg.
I'll be around later.
At home with these little kids. I've been out, coming home late, leaving early. It's been crazy the last few months, and she's been amazing. She's been an unbelievable support system, and I appreciate and love her so much. And then my mom raised me by herself. My dad took off after a baseball game when I was a little kid. My mom did something to me that I've only shared one time ever at a nation event. When I was a little kid, my mom would come to my bedroom and my mom would pray. And she would say, let's pray. Let's talk to God. And I saw God as my dad. And she would say, ask God can move mountains. And so when she would go back to her room and it would, God is my dad and he can move mountains, then he can definitely hook me up with some extra toys. And I would say, God, I'd like a truck, you know what I'm saying? And so you move mountains, you can definitely hook me up with some extra toys and some trucks. And it was incredible that I asked for that and the truck showed up. And see that ritual I continued for the rest of my life. I got an ACN. What do you think I said before the meetings? God hooked me up with these maps. We had a rough month. You think you can send me maybe 5 or 10 reps? I need this thing. It's a ritual that I still do. And I did it for senior vice presidents. It's worked for me in an hour. My mom was incredible. She was my best friend until I met Krissa. So, really quick about my journey here. Some people, this business is easy. Some people sign up and they go to ETT and they go ETL and they go to TC and it seems effortless. For me, this is the hardest thing I've ever done. Sorry. This is the hardest thing I've ever done. I did not like talking to people. I was an only child. Nobody touched my things. I never had a ton of friends. I didn't like going to parties, and I still don't like going to parties. I don't throw parties. And I come to an ACM meeting, and they're saying at the meeting, if you want to make a lot of money, you have to talk to a lot of people. And I thought that's a problem, obviously. I didn't even like people. Mr. Jeff Weber got me out of my comfort zone. He got me to do things I would have never done. He got me out of my comfort zone. And I did one thing. I talked to a couple of people. He would send people and say, actually, after over there, he's kind of shy, he's kind of awkward, just go give him a hug. That's okay, man, all right, fine. And then the next stretch, and and all those things have compounded. I got to ETT in 4.5 months. I got to TC pretty fast, about 9 months. Then I got to TC and I struggled with the team coordinator. I was a non-producing team coordinator. And then something happened. I hit the charts one time. At the time it was Eagle Club, it's not President's Club. I hit President's Club one time. And I got a taste of what the charts, it was huge. And then after I got to regional vice president, back then you needed 5 team coordinators. 4 of my 5 team coordinators quit the business. One by one. We had a joke between Mr. Jeff Weber and I that my regional vice president at the other said, to be continued. I I wanted to quit. I wanted to quit after I got regional vice president. Now, it was very easy to blame, and oftentimes we blame. I could have blamed these 4 TCs. I could have blamed, the challenges that maybe we're going through in our marketplace. But when you blame, you give away your power. And I had to look in the mirror and take responsibility for why those people left and why I didn't, what I had done wrong. And so we started rebuilding those teams one by one. And there was a book that I read, I think it was a Tony Robbins book, and he said, in times of crisis, leaders step up. And that was my turn, it was my time to step up. And so we rebuilt the legs. Rebuilt the legs, and when the legs were rebuilt, they were stronger than ever. They were stronger than ever. And what that did to me, it proved to me that I could always figure it out. And I don't care what position you are at today, you can always figure it out. You could be a brand new person struggling to get to ETT. You could be an ETT struggling to get to ETL. You could be a team coordinator in the room right now, and you're questioning if you can do this thing. I'm telling you right now, you can do this thing. If I can do this thing, you can do this thing. You could be a regional vice president right now and questioning yourself. Pick up a book. Hang around people that have solved their problems. Hang around people. Find better coaches, different coaches. And I promise you this thing will work out. I'm living proof. Yes, it took some time. It took half my life. But you know what? It's sweet.
It's amazing, I'm the reason everybody fired up this evening. I'm exhausted, barely breathing, holding on to